I'm standing next to quite possibly one of the best performers. Dare I say, the industry today, not just in $5 wrestling. I'm standing next to the one, the only, the champion, Freight Train. Freight Train, tonight, you're taking on a guy who thinks he's a little better than you. $2.50 better than you, to be exact. And I don't know if you've faced a guy who's $2.50 better than you theoretically. What are your thoughts on taking on Wolfman tonight?
I think that's a good idea for me to take on Wolfman. He been wanting to fight me for 3 years. Now tonight his opportunity. And I told Wolfman, if he want to fight me, bring it on. I'll come with everything I got in my power to take the wolf out. And Wolfman, listen up, you ugly, no good chump. You don't know the Freight Train, Wolfman. I take you out in a minute like they did on American Werewolf, that movie to be coming on TV like American Werewolf, and the wolf be acting like they're be looking red like they're and I'm going to knock that red off your face tonight, Wolfman, if you face the $5 wrestling heavyweight champion Freight Train. I told you, if you want to fight me, sign the papers and sign the contract on the dotted line to fight the Freight Train, because I easy squish a wolf like this. Like that, I easy step on a wolf, like me going hunting in the woods for a wolf with a shotgun rifle. That's how I'm going to take you out, like a shotgun rifle, Wolfman, because me and you have beef with each other. You try to start with me since day one, but I know Charles Shaft, Willie Clays, and them wouldn't let you work me because they know you scared of me. They know I take the wolf out. But too bad, you're going to have to work me tonight on $5 wrestling, Wolfman. And your buddies ain't here to save you, Wolfman. Your buddies, Sweet Dream, Charles Shaft, and Shallow Warrior, they ain't here to save you, Wolfman. You by yourself. You're going to have to deal with the Freight Train. Let's see, can you take this bitch sucker out, Wolfman? I'm the biggest man in the independent industry, Wolfman. But you short to me. You like a little short strain bean. I love green strain beans, Wolfman. I eat you alive like I do strain beans in the can, Wolfman. 'Cause I know you probably be up Bays Ford Road in the woods parts, Wolfman. But I can go up there and look for you if I have to, Wolfman. I know Bays Ford Road real good here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Because if I see you in the woods, out in the parking lot, on any other independent show, but guess what? I'm going to knock you out, Wolfman, and I hurt you with this big old forearm, Wolfman, and I keep what's mine. You ain't taking this baby from me, Wolfman. This baby stand with me at all times. I work hard to get this baby, Wolfman, because this the $5 wrestling title, and you ain't taking this from me, Wolfman. You got to learn how to beat me to take it from me, Wolfman. I ain't going to lose it easy with no punk like you, Wolfman.
All right, fans, it is main event time here at $5 Wrestling. There you see the man, the champion.
You see your champion out here. Kiss our true sister, Fran Kelly, Colga Bell, and Marty DeRosa.
I am so happy he got my name right. This might be the happiest day of my life. The man you see in the ring right now, the world champion of $5 Wrestling, the man who's blowing up.
Yeah. Marty, I think your excitement isn't really, look at that, look at that.
Look at that smile. I love you.
Deuces.
I love you.
Just threw up the deuces.
Joe! I'm telling you, everybody, I'm in the airports, I'm in the bars, and everybody wants to talk about one man, and that's Freight Train.
Yeah. It's not, hey, you know Colt Cabana.
Oh, they're over that. They've already asked me about Colt Cabana. They go, but tell us about Freight Train.
Freight Train sponsored by TJ Maxx today. And here we got his opponent for the championship. He's right to have this caliber.
You know, backstory, new nickname for this man, Mr. 750. Go ahead and explain to our listeners or our viewers at home how this all came about.
Somebody has a chip on their shoulder, and his name is the Wolfman. Wolfman, not happy about being portrayed in $5 wrestling, says he's a little more worthy of $5. $6, no. $7, no. This man is up in the upper echelons of $7.50, but right now he is getting ran over by a human choo-choo train, the freight train.
Mr. 750, how do those arena lights look? Oh, he takes Freight Train down. I feel like with Freight Train, this was like watching The Rock when he really came into his own and really started to understand his character. You see the Freight Train out there, a man who's having a good time, who's relating with the crowd, he's making this connection. I really feel like 2012 is going to be the year of the Freight Train.
Year of the train. And who's going to be on the caboose, the back end? Is that would that be his followers, the caboosers?
Are we calling his followers the Trainiacs?
The Trainiacs or the caboosemen?
The caboosemen. Working on that leg. Freight Train had some knee injuries. We talked about it in the past.
This 750 is really something else.
You know, you come into our locker room thinking you're better than everybody, including our champion. There's going to be retribution to pay for that.
You know, you're still called the Wolfman, so you still have to live the character. I don't see any wolfing.
I don't see any hair.
I don't see any hair.
He's the hairless Wolfman.
You think he would come out into the ring on top of a van of some sorts?
Absolutely. I would love to see that.
Who's going to play Styles? Where's Boof? You know?
He's going to star in a Tyler Perry remake of Teen Wolf.
If I've ever seen any Tyler Perry movies, I could reference back and forth with you.
Well,
not my demographic.
Well, rent some and then we'll talk next time. I'm a fan.
Yeah?
Oh, I think that Freight Train could be a star of a Tyler Perry movie.
Jesus.
Big headbutt.
He's taking a lot of damage here. Freight Train, the big blue machine here.
The big blue machine.
It's a giant blueberry. Good kick out there.
Look at that smooth belly popping out.
Yeah.
I like that. And Freight Train also.
Stop it.
You know, Wolfman, you're not going to endear any fans doing that. Freight Train's having a bit of a war of words with R-Truth. You saw the press conference, called out R-Truth.
Then he just into the camera right there. Really working on that leg again.
Torquing it. Look at how he's just torquing that leg right there.
Freight Train in unbelievable pain right here.
You can see it in his face.
Referee not counting the shoulders.
Well, you know, he's busy.
Questionable. Actually, the referee is really, he feels for the Freight Train. So instead
Are you saying there's a little favoritism
I
right now?
think there is favoritism. I know that referee, and I've seen him in the back, you know, helping Freight Train, taking him to the store and stuff, and, you know, butting up with him.
Well, I don't
going
know
to
if
the
we can have
bars,
that.
partying with him.
A lot of people have said since winning the title, Freight Train's been living the life of a rock star.
Yep.
Out every night at the bars,
He's
talking
got his
to the
lackeys,
women.
the referee.
Yeah, talking to women. Do you think his eye is not on the prize?
I think Freight Train knows exactly what Ric Flair partied for years. I heard Freight Train walks around the bars naked sometimes.
Well,
sorry, Freight Train, if you're hearing this, but this is just what I hear.
listen, Freight Train, you've got kids at home who think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, which Freight Train also loves. But he's got to remember he's representing an entire company here.
Yeah, his training regimen, I think, is Wonder Bread and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah, they're good.
He told me he loves those.
They're good.
So I think a new thing he should do at intermission is make everybody mayonnaise sandwiches.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
Wait a second. I think Wolfman is not going to like what he gets out of this. Big suplex. Thrown around the Freight Train.
I don't know if Freight Train signed up for falls like that. You know, he just wants to chew, throw a couple clotheslines, smile at the camera, talk to Marty DeLay.
I tell you what, in our earlier episodes when you were coming out and having the first or second match, yeah, Freight Train, that might have been fine, but now you are the champ. You are the hunted. There's a gigantic target on that man's gigantic back.
You are the game. You are the main event.
I'm the board game.
You are the show.
I'm the... Uh-oh.
I mean, you have to be ready to go an hour every night like Harley Race.
Broadway.
There
Big reversal by the Freight Train.
Wow!
Side suplex.
One of his finishing maneuvers. Could this be it?
Ooh. I think the Freight Train's got some work cut out for him. One of his first title defenses here.
Yeah, the Wolfman. I mean, we've heard the story. He is upset. He's upset. Not only, you know, he's upset at the promoter, the producers, us.
Hey, I understand. You wanna make a name for yourself. Do it in the ring. You don't just start calling yourself Mr. 750 and just take liberties with our champion here.
Yeah. I mean, he's been doing it on the lower circuit in order to get this match. Obviously, not doing it in the $5 wrestling rings. You know, he was granted this match, this championship match. I guess all the littler towns, the littler shows.
Freight Train's is clapping. He's clapping. I thought he was tapping out for a second, but he's just clapping. Look at him clapping. This is the best. This is Shades of the Undertaker just sitting up.
Well, I don't know how. I don't think Freight Train can sit up. He's being helped up.
Can you help me up, please? Thank you.
He was. Listen.
That clapping. Was,
when he claps, they clap. He's figured that out. Like he's made. Oh, he looks mad. Or is he sleepy?
Training up.
Training up.
Big
There it
elbow.
is. He does look upset. He's ready.
There's that clothesline.
Determined. See what you got next, Freight Train.
I heard Pro Wrestling Illustrated voted that clothesline of the year. No. You got to wake up pretty early to get the Wolfman.
I heard he's Pro Wrestling Rookie of the Year, Freight Train.
PWI Rookie of the Year.
42 years old.
And he's the
Oh, boy.
slow
Don't
down
trip
there, Wolfman.
Wolfman.
We'll bump you back down to $5 if you trip over the Freight Train there. I also heard Freight Train won Most Inspirational Wrestler. of the
Yeah.
year.
I was actually up for that this year.
You were?
I think so.
Oh, man.
I don't know who I inspired.
You inspired Freight Train. I heard he was
Yeah.
a big fan. When are we going to expect Freight Train on the Art of Wrestling?
We're going to have to get, listen, it's all in the works.
Soon
Gotta keep that title, though.
As soon as his PR agent.
Wolfman wants to be
Oh,
on
why
this
do I feel like the Wolfman's going to fall to his death here? Nobody home. This might be the big comeback to Freight Train. Uh-oh. There
There it is!
There. Big old forearm by the Freight Train.
Counter number 8!
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
You can count for 100. That man's not kicking out. The Freight Train, a successful title defense.
He's waiting, hold on.
Freight Train, successful title defense. Another fantastic addition to $5 Wrestling comes to a close.
Getting a good buck, whoop my cape after the victory. I'm the $5 wrestling champion. This was all that matters. Go on the ground. Go on the bleachers. Go up in the bleachers.
Some directions.
That's right. That's right.
That's just God talking to
Hey.
him. God's telling him to go to the bleachers.
He's taking it to the crowd. Shades of Diamond Dallas Page here. Or when CM Punk won the title, jumped on into the crowd. This is no different right now. The Freight Train.
Just nice handshakes.
Hello,
Nice
nice
to-
to meet you.
Hi.
Hello,
Pleasure.
pleasure to meet you.
Oh.
I would like to give you a hug. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh
Hello.
my God.
How you doing?
I would want to come to $5 Wrestling alone just to hug.
It is a party
It's
right
like
now.
Bushwhackers lick your face.
Yeah.
You know, somebody else does something else, and you get a hug.
Fans,
From the Freight
when
Train.
$5 Wrestling comes to your town, this is what you can see. It's sweeping the nation, $5 fever, but more importantly, Freight Train fever.
Choo choo.
For Cole Cabana, I'm Artie DeRosa. Thank you guys so much for checking out $5 Wrestling.